Hello and welcome back to Sweet Transit. We are paused because this popped up as soon as I loaded it. Reach a population of labourers. That happened at some point between when I saved it and when I loaded it. Don't know. But it happened. So what we've unlocked is a potato farm, field and storage. So we can get some potatoes underway. And yeah, there we go. What that will unlock for us if we build, which we will be building, a potato field, is a box wagon. That'll be our first box wagon. There'll be a new consist to design. We might actually get to the stage where we can have longer trains. At the moment, we can't because I think we've run out of materials, haven't we, to extend our warehouse here. I'll have a look in here. A train depot? We might be able to extend it, but not until we've got us some clay, which that isn't next on the list. So potatoes. Oh, by the way, it still tells me this train can't load here, even though it's clearly unloading. And it is, because we are storing fuel there. There we go, 9 of 30. We did learn a lot, didn't we, about where everything is. Now, the population possibly grew because of these people moving in. We have a total of 396 labourers. Wasn't it 400? I mean, I'll take missing 4. Perhaps 4 people are on their way. Who knows? It might be. That is a possibility. What we got down there? There's like a little shed down there. Oh, is that a well? Oh, these are wells in people's gardens. Look at that. But anyway, potato fields, is that one of the things that make our people happy? It is. A starchy root vegetable. Inhabitants use them in many recipes. Possibly with fish. Fish and potatoes? It's not a terrible thing, is it? Where are we going to stick it? We don't really need it off the main line, do we? We could head off this way, perhaps. Food? Do we need to put it in the warehouse? That's the question. I feel like we're going to deliver it directly to Biggleswade here. Meaning we could have another station down here, perhaps. And completely avoid this. We'll need access from the warehouse. Because we can't build another one at the moment. We're stuck with that one. Because of the clay we do not have. And in hindsight then, that would have been better off in the middle somewhere, wouldn't it? But we didn't do that, so we're going to keep an eye on this. Not enough workers. I'm not sure on that. We could extend all of our passenger trains. Maybe that will fix it. It could be an inhabitants thing as well. Which, if that is the case, this is about to make that worse, isn't it? Because if we have another station over here, what's going to happen? We could have our train do a loop, our passenger train, for mix and match, and likewise we could have another loop going that way for workers to the potato field, which will mean a bit of a rework, but we could loop them in different directions, meaning we can just double track it. Oh, I kind of like that, guys. It depends if we've got the funds. Yes, this station is limited, isn't it? Oh, it does reach everywhere. Maybe for now then we just use this station and have an extra train here. Just do a little loop until we decide what we're doing. Yeah, shall we build us our potato field then and unlock our wagon? Depends what it takes to build the... where are you? There's a quarry. Where's our potato field? Is this it? There we go. Potato farm. Farms that specialise in growing potatoes. I don't know why I said it like that. Potato farms need potato fields, and they must be connected to the village to keep them fed. I'm going to assume not directly and more via train. Well, let's click on it. Yes, we can't build. Ooh, that's close, isn't it? We can't build too close to Biggleswade. I'm going to assume then we can pretty much grow Biggleswade to fill this entire square. That'll make it ginormous. But yeah, we can just stick it on the end here. That'll be fine. What's this? Yeah, we just read all that. Got it. So squeeze it up here as close as possible. Do I want to rotate it? I think I do. It's facing the wrong way to where I want our station. I want our station that way. This would be the right way around, wouldn't it? Let's plonk it down there. Achievement unlocked. Spud. The Spud life chose me. It did. It takes 10 workers. Here's the thing though, right? 10 workers to take down here. Wouldn't we only need a simple train to do that with one carriage? I believe they take 20. We can build wherever we want. Interestingly, we can build towards Biggleswade with our fields, but I feel like that would be a little excessive. How many can we have? 120. So I guess we just go as big as possible. There we go. Is that 100 and that would be 120, would it? Yeah, perfect. Get you in there. Let's get us some potato storage down this side. Oh, do you know? Look at that. We've got 4 right there. Lovely. Look at all our potatoes, or potential potatoes. I believe that is us full. We've got a full-on potato farm. Do you know? I didn't even look to see how much any of that cost us. So that's a thing that happened. Fortunately, we had the money for it. What do we need to do now? We need a train station, don't we? Train station. Close that. Small station. And we're going to have to make sure a station can only connect to a single production facility. To connect multiple ones together, build a distribution center between a station and production facility. I guess you could have these on the edge, right, and move this, all the potato field, and then you could hook 2 together with our connection facility wherever that's gone. Well, let's build as a station. Should we park it back here? Oh, I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Which way round should it be? Q and E. That's the back, isn't it? That's nice. Yeah, I mean, we could maybe do something like that with the potential to have a secondary building. Maybe. We'll have to explore that. For now, we just need to build one, don't we? And then go from there. Right, how big do we need to be? Pretty big, I would imagine. I can't remember what we've got over here. It's more than 8, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. Alright, then we'll go 1 that way and 1 that way. How much are these costing us? I'm just plonking them down and not even looking at the cost. Fortunately, it's money, and money we are not short of. Fuel storage, yes, we're going to have to send our fuel train out here too, aren't we? That's something to bear in mind. Oh, goodness me, this is going to get quite complicated quite quickly. Okay, let's have some fuel storage just there. Are we good? Are we connected? Yeah, not enough workers. You won't have enough workers yet, will you? Let's get us some track built then. We'll go down here. This is where we're going to drop off. We're going to come down this way, are we? If we can continue that down there, we're going to have to change this signal in a bit. And then we can face the right way. There we go. And we can bring it off like that. I don't know whether we'll need it double tracked. Building track doesn't seem that expensive though, does it? It looks like it's just straight up money. I'm going to give us a bit of room there. And then we're going to come down that way. Oh yeah, like that will do. Lovely. Thank you, game. That's beautiful. We're going to need something else going on there, aren't we? Because we're going to have to turn round. So we'll have a little loop there. That should do. And then can we join back up? Right, that's our little branch line out to our potato farm 1. And will this will be acceptable, I think, if we re-signal it. For our coal train, we can head back that way, can't we? Up there somewhere, like that. We go and deliver here, then head down the line. Will we need two platforms though? Maybe, which means a little bit of redrawing. It does mean we'll have to rebuild this a little bit and take it round that way instead. But we can go up there and we should be able to delete... Oh, no, don't right click. And we should be able to delete this piece of track here and join in there. Like that. That's better. Right, get rid of all that track there. Lovely. Cancel. No, I don't want to destroy the lot. Goodness me. Don't do that. That gives us our 2 tracks, doesn't it? Which means we're going to need a bridge. Not that type of bridge. We need the station building tools. There we go. We're going to need a bridge over there. So that's another platform. I guess we can make it the same length. Yes. And we'll connect that with a bridge over the top. Beautiful. Now our trains can choose which platform they want to go in. Passengers and coal. I'm hoping. Anyway, is that pieces of luggage on the platform there? I think it is, isn't it? I can't zoom in any further. It does zoom in quite far though, doesn't it? Okay, signal time. Chain signal. And same here, right? Yeah, chain signal, normal signal. There we go. And we'll have to do the stuff up here as well. So chain signal, normal signal, and normal signal. And here we're going to need chain, normal. That's almost done for us. Look at that. Beautiful. Wasn't intended. Do we want anything to sit in this gap here? I don't think so. Our trains are going to be quite long. Okay, chain signal. This has got to change to a chain signal. Not there though. That'll be awful. That would cause all sorts of issues. That's actually okay, isn't it? That's the one releasing it. It's this one that needs to change to a chain signal. And then that one needs to release it. I don't think it matters if they're short like that. Risky, Grand. Very risky. Let's not. We'll get rid of that one. I don't want their back ends to hang over into junctions. If we can help it. That'd be terrible. Can have a chain signal there. We will need one releasing signal there. It's going to be a bit tight in here to fit a signal blocking this section. Ideally, I'd want one there. Crossing rails cannot have a signal. What's hold control to stop at the next signal? I don't know what that means. Oh, we can't fit that in because we've got the shenanigans going on. If anything is going on in here, it's going to block all of our trains up on both sides, which is a little unfortunate. We could, I guess, put a gap here, couldn't we, so that we could fit a chain signal in there so that we can separate the 2 tracks. Yeah, why don't you do that? Should we see if that is the case? We can, yeah, experiment time. Let's do that. Other than that, aren't we good? I believe we are. We're going to need a little bit more signaling, but for now, I think we're good. Let's finish off the signals then. We'll get one. No, not that way. That's not going to work. You want it to be that way. Right. Clearing signal, clearing signal. Now what we want is just 1 train per platform at the moment. Oh, we got 3, haven't we? It's a good job I did. Do you know, I was sitting there, I was like, coal train, passenger train, that's fine. That's all we need. What about the potatoes? Where on earth are we going to send the potatoes? 3 trains, 2 platforms. If we don't flood the line with them, we should be fine. Right, now we've got to do quite a bit of blocking then, haven't we? As we've got quite a few trains that are going to be running this section of track. Right, where do we want to start? There. We'll try that. Is that enough blocking? I think that's enough blocking, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Yes, perfect. And then do it the other way. And is that good? It's almost like I planned it. In my head, I was hoping it would go that way. Fortunately, it did. Right. Now then, what do we do? I feel like a second passenger train is going to be warranted. Oh, do you know what else we've got to deal with now, guys? I just thought we are going to have to widen this. We're going to need 2 platforms at least, because you've got the passenger train going down to our potato field. You've got the potato train doing its little loop around here. And you've got the coal train as well, doing its thing. Well, yes, let's play it. I haven't played it yet, because there's nothing added yet. We do want to extend the coal train's route so that it can moan at us further. Yeah, we do, don't we? Yes, unlocked. Box wagon. Lovely. We'll need that for the potatoes, I'm assuming. Yes, we need to edit your line. Fuel delivery. We also need to go... Actually, pause that. We also need to go to Potato Farm 1. Did it call the station Potato Farm 1? Oh, that's lovely. That saves a bit of faffing around, doesn't it? Yes, Potato Farm 1. Would that be the last one? No. We do want to unload. We need to move that one. Oh, I can't move it. Oh, I can. I need to move this one up to after Biggleswade. Let's just double check. It's all green, so it's looking perfect at the moment. I mean, we don't have to do that, do we? We could scoot off down here. It's almost perfect. That would be better, wouldn't it? Yeah, then we don't interact with the main line again up there. This will still be needed up here, but this little section of track, maybe not. We could keep it in for now. But would that make more sense? I'm curious to see whether it adjusts the route after we add this, because I believe that's a better idea. So we need to go... No, we need to go the other way, that way. Yeah. Oh, is that because of the signal, perhaps, or is it because of the junction? Let's remove the signal and try and build this. It should be fine. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Now we need a couple of clearing signals, don't we? One there and one there. Perfect. Yes, and then we'll slot in up here. I guess we could... how did we do this? We could do it like that and like that. Oh, that's a mess, but I like it. I'm surprised it's done this. It's like a double slip switch. Look at that. Almost. We'll have to have a look when the graphics are not all over it. Now then. There, that's it. Yes, avoid all of that shenanigans. We'll leave it in there though. Perhaps we can make use of it later. So we're going to need another chain signal there, but the rest of it should just work, is what I'm hoping. Again, trains might stop either side as it goes through there because of this section, perhaps. Which is debatable on whether we want to split this freight line at all. Although they're going to be pretty quick through there, aren't they? It's not going to be too much of an issue, I don't think. Right, let's get some signals blocking all the way down here from about there, like that. How does that work? Almost lovely. I don't mind it being a bit short up there, although it's a bit long down there. Oh, can you delete signals on a whole piece of track? I think you can, can't you? Quite easily. Can you just do that? Hold it. Oh, you can. Look at that. I just want it a bit closer. There we go. Like that instead. Better. A little bit tidier. There was no real need for that, because we're pretty much only going to have a coal train running down there. But future expansion, perhaps we can reuse some of our network. Are we good? I mean, track layout wise, have you? You have, look at you. You have indeed changed the layout. We kind of avoid everything. Well, we could just not interact with the... That'd be the lumber, wouldn't it? Yeah, we could not interact with the lumber at all. And just share this outside platform. But, you know, I want to see how it all goes. So far, it's working all right. Hopefully, our coal train goes and delivers at the potatoes next. What are you up to next? Unload at potato farm. Look at you go. So we're going to be ready. What we got here? There's no one who can board the train. Everyone is either working or resting. There's our problem. It is indeed a lack of workers. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? Is it because our trains are taking too long, or is it because we've got not enough population? I want to run with, we don't have the population. So can we start fitting in a few more buildings, perhaps? Let's do that. How much do buildings cost? They do have an upkeep. We're going to have to keep an eye on this. We've got a bit of headroom. But, yeah, for each building we add... we've got to click on town, haven't we? For the buildings, yeah. For each building we have, it's going to cost us 10 wood. No, 1 wood upkeep. I was going to say 10? Oh, dear. No, 1 wood upkeep. It costs us 10 to build, but we've got plenty in stores. Only 1,000 money, although our money's gone down a bit after our extravagant building. More buildings? A couple on this corner. How much do they have in here? That's 30 inhabitants. It's quite a bit, isn't it? And we can have 3 down here, perhaps, like that. We can rejiggle this, rejuggle it, can't we? That's wonky. Well, go that way. There we go. That should be fine. Right, that's a few more inhabitants. We already did it. What's a market? Right, we've unlocked a market and a wooden bridge. Build a market. Okay. Where's that? What's this? Upgrade? Is that? Can you upgrade things? I don't know. Where's our market? Fish dock, small storage. Oh, here it is. Market. A service building that provides inhabitants with a place to gather and trade. Most village buildings cannot operate without one. Well, how did they manage before? do they mean not housing? Anyway, provide inhabitants with trading options, which is the apple symbol. It can store 100 potatoes. Ah, we need it for our potatoes. I see. So I guess currently we can't store anything in there. Are our people going to get happier? I hope so. I see some warnings up there in the top left. I don't want to look. Road movement range, 20 tiles. It's quite a decent range, isn't it? The problem is, do we want it on the edge? Do we want 2? It's kind of messed up my my building here. Where do we want it? Down here? We have built some new residential buildings, haven't we? Right, can we get rid of you and you, unfortunately, and add as a market instead? Reaches everywhere, right? Yeah, 20 tiles is quite a lot. Can we go that side? There we go. Right, everybody got apples or something. Oh, we got greenery and stuff here. Once we reach a population of 800, we can start putting trees in. Maybe down here where the gaps are a bit skew with. So we've got a market. This should possibly increase our happiness, right? Efficiency, yeah. I know we've got rid of some of our workforce, but we're going to address that. Your funds are running low. We're in the negative. That's not good. That's not good at all. Got it. How do we collect more taxes? How are we not getting taxes? Pause that. This might be a head scratcher. Where do we get taxes from? Upkeep, labour taxes. Is it from workers? Is it from their happiness? Is it because they've got no potatoes? They're just grumpy. They're taking 42 potatoes a time, a week, a day. Okay. Base inhabitants. Capacity 3,000. Total capacity. Wait, really? 3,000 people can fit in here. Surely not. Is that 15 of 5 people in there? What's that mean? Rested? Oh, okay. Base +5. Resting 2. Working 13. Rest speed 100%. Rested none. Happiness 110%. They're chuffed as chips, aren't they? Perhaps we shouldn't have deleted the people that have moved in and have been moved in for ages. It's got to be more housing, hasn't it? We've got to get more residents in. I don't know whether you're going to reach the market from here. I would love you to. We can't afford that many houses, Grand. Oh dear. Go along here for as much as we can afford. But be careful. Advice. Yeah, you're running out of goods. We're running out of goods. We're running out of money. Structures require upkeep. I might have got a little bit carried away. Got it. People move in, please, and pay taxes. Is it because we don't have market not in range? Oh, it's broken our fish. We should still deliver wood. Okay, we need to fix this. Do we need to link markets? Do we need like an in-between market? Is that how this works? Is it? Maybe. It would mean we can build up this way anyway, which would be okay. Would the markets trade between each other? I hope I've left us enough wood for a secondary market. Oh. Please say I can afford a market. How much do they cost? They cost 50. Their upkeep is 5. 2,000. Okay. Surely this would link the two. I mean, we could move it down that way. I don't want to bulldoze anybody's houses. Should we try the linky link and see what happens? We'll try linking them together and then we can adjust from there. If we put it there, what's that going to say? Let's hit play. All right, we're gaining wood. It's not low. No? Market not in range. It's right there. Oh, we've got no workers. Is that right? Do you need workers? We need way more people, guys. Way more people. But it's going to cost us a ridiculous amount of wood. We do have 2 trains running the wood, though. Okay, we need to turn this around. Look at our deficit now. This could be game over. Can we afford that? Yes. Get in there. We need some more roads. Hopefully this doesn't cost a fortune as well. Oh, come on. We need to turn this deficit around. What's costing us so much money? Labourers are only making us 909. Okay, it's going up. It's definitely going up. Train depots is costing us quite a bit. Manufacturers are costing us a bit. Stations are pricey. Don't just go throwing stations around then. Ah, trains. Oh, the trains are there. They are costing us. Okay, have we sorted this out? It might have been a fish problem. I'm hoping this turns around. It is increasing, guys. We're not completely in trouble. Maybe. The wood is quite quick, isn't it, to build back up? I'm going to make this skew whiff, but I just need as many housing options for people as possible. I think this is the best way to do it. Right, please say you're within water range. You're not, are you? No water in range. It's right there. Do you have water? Most people have water, right? Yeah. Just not you. Of course you don't. How much does a water tower cost? Its upkeep is 10. Oh, we've almost got out of debt. Is this going to help? I think it is. It's going to help their happiness, isn't it? So which way are we going to expand? We need our railways to do something as well. Well, we've got a gap down here. I feel like that's excessive. But it kind of works. We can put some trees there or something. It would give us access to anything else we would like to build out there. 15 plus 3 plus 16. Guys, it was just a glitch in the matrix. We turned it around. I think we're just waiting on people, weren't we? Is what was happening there. There we go. And we had that break from when we switched to... Let's just close all of that. When we switched to markets, we had an issue where it kind of ditched all of our... or lost connection with our fish. Look how quickly our wood goes back up. That's not an issue at the moment, is it? So, slight breather. Before we set up our potato, we've set up the network, but before we actually set them up and deliver people there, oh, what's going on here? These look different. What have I placed here? Have I... No wonder that was expensive. Have I built a whole boatload of small storage? I have. I didn't even know that was a thing. Small storage, space used to hold goods for production. Storage units have a range and can only support a limited number of production facilities. I mean, they add to stuff, but that isn't what I was supposed to add. What is the upkeep for that? It's pricey, but it's doable. But we're not going to do that. Oh dear, you silly sausage. I wonder why they had numbers on them and why they were so expensive. Oh, brain, pay attention. Yeah, I didn't even see those before. I think that's what we use up here, isn't it? Yeah, they're the storage places. Gotcha. Right, yes, we don't need 1 billion of those. We need 1 billion of these. There we go. Let's get some more people in. Perfect. Guys, we turned it around. Slight faux pas. Oh, is this not... There we go. Not enough work. That's better than not enough workers, even though we have both complaints currently. Are we reaching all these new places? Yes, just about. Guys, there'll be plenty of work for you shortly. It's potato time when we come back. We'll leave everybody miserable. And you've got houses now instead of a whole load of work sheds doing nothing. Our money's turned around. We are now gaining 400-ish. It's going down. I don't like that, but we get 400 plus a week. Is it a week? Daily? Whatever it is. It doesn't say, does it? Does it say daily, weekly? Doesn't matter. Per time. Production is inefficient. Yeah, we went from not enough workers to too many. Although, okay, a little bit like transport fever. Let it settle down first. People need to look for work, don't they? We need this one to go. There are not enough workers, which will in turn get rid of the efficiency issues. The efficiency issues are when we don't have enough workers. I'm sure about that. Yeah, that's at 100% efficiency. I'm hoping to find one that doesn't have enough workers. That won't tell you. That will tell you. That has enough workers. Coal shed. Coal mine. Do you have enough workers? They all have enough workers now. Does the warehouse need workers? It does not. That's magical. Quite literally. Right, guys. We'll leave it there. And we've got a bit to sort out, haven't we? I feel like this might sort itself out. Now that we've got all this extra housing. I'm going to leave these gaps in here for some trees. But yes, I had fun. Some head scratching to be done. There goes our coal train. Does that mean you've got a bit of coal parked here for when our trains start? Yep, 60. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. I think that's absolutely fine. It is like a double slip switch, isn't it? Yeah, you're going to scoot round that way, aren't you? Beautiful. Yeah, that's absolutely fine, isn't it? It doesn't hold our train up for long. Everything keeps moving. Nothing going on up here at the moment. And yeah, passengers and potatoes. Alright guys, we're on board our coal train, delivering fuel. It was nice to see that empty lumber train as well up there. When we come back, potatoes. Passengers and potatoes. Workforce for the potatoes. Well, not for the potatoes, to work on the potatoes. We've got our other one just sitting there, waiting for our lumber to be used. Slow unloading, but that's fine. That's fine. In fact, that's probably ideal, isn't it? You want more than enough. What probably happened when we were building and ran out, because I placed the wrong thing, is that there was 2 trains at the warehouse, 2 lumber trains, and they just dumped the load in there. Still a bit overgrown over here. I don't think it's frequent enough, is it, to really get rid of the grass. So it's like semi-disused. That seems to be working now. That's good to see. None of them are Held up? Perfect. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.